Thank you. Tonight we honor exceptional achievement in education attainment. As our incredible startup community knows, education is critical to their success and to that of our regions. Enterprise was once a startup. Our long history of investing in training and skills of our team has led us to grow to the global company that we are today. And we know that if we're to continue to grow and to compete globally, we must sustain this commitment to investing in our region's number one asset, our people. It's for this reason that we're proud tonight to honor leaders who have demonstrated an exceptional commitment to education attainment. Let's take a look at the finalists.
AT&T back in 2008, we focused our efforts on our philanthropic giving really to education, and primarily the problem with high school dropouts. In St. Louis area, probably 4,100 students that our employees have been able to get out and mentor and to help. And we've really started to see the efforts when you combine the mentoring and things that we've been able to get involved in work. We've worked with Junior Achievement, we've worked with the Boy Scouts and others to kind of implement programs that address some of the problems that these kids are having on finishing and staying in school.
Burns and McDonnell, in our partnership with the Missouri Society of Professional Engineers, who host a Math Counts competition and a Future Cities competition. We've seen students who have been involved in those activities have gone on and studied engineering in college and graduated and are practicing engineering. So that's very exciting for us.
So Summer Jobs Connect is City's name for essentially providing summer jobs for under-resourced youth. What was important to us, and I think to the kids as well, is that they had meaningful jobs. And by that I mean that they were able to work in companies that they got to learn about, that cared about them. We provided financial education and financial products for them. We felt it was critical that they become, as they began earning money, that they would become a part of the financial mainstream.
Hairstow has been around 159 years, providing educational opportunities to the citizens in the greater St. Louis community. For the past 3 to 4 years, we've been intentional about cultivating relationships. So with St. Louis University, because of our strong work in mathematics, we have a 3+2 program. Students who do 3 years at Hairstow and 2 years at St. Louis University and receive a degree in mathematics from Hairstow and an engineering degree from St. Louis University. Across town, we have a very strong relationship with Washington University, and we're in the final stage is creating a very similar partnership with St. Louis School of Pharmacy. And so we're excited about not just providing a great educational opportunity at Hairstow, but partnering with our colleagues here around the city of St. Louis to provide an excellent experience for all students.
So literally, if you need food, if you need clothes, if you need health care, if you need shelter, just enroll in Jennings and we will take care of that. We've seen academics soar as a result. We have a 93% four-year graduation rate. We place 100% of our students in a post-secondary education or in a job. We have improved in every academic content area every year since I've been there. It demonstrates that children in poverty can achieve at high levels if you have high expectations with support.
Students in more affluent communities are fully prepared to apply and succeed in college from the moment they're born to the moment they finish high school. That's what we do at the East St. Louis Center. So we do that academically in the sense that we provide, we serve kids across 14 early childhood centers, K-8 programming after school and in the summer. We have a charter high school on our campus. We have a full-time dental clinic, an eye clinic in partnership with UMSL. And all those services are also available not just for the student but for the family.
WGU Missouri likes to partner with organizations in order to provide tuition discounts and scholarships to employers so that they can pass that on to their employees. For instance, we have a partnership with Centene, and Centene's tuition reimbursement program is a robust program so that essentially they're providing a full ride to WGU Missouri in their tuition reimbursement so they can easily encourage everyone that a degree is possible.
And the winner of this first ever Arcus Award for Excellence in Educational Attainment goes to Jennings School District.
We want to make sure that our students are always up front and seen. So I wanted to make sure they came right up front. Oh my goodness. We are so excited. And first, I certainly want to thank our amazing school board. If you don't have an incredible school board that allows you to lead, none of this would be possible. And so our school board members, and these members here are the ones that hired me to come to St. Louis. We thank you, President Austin, Rosemary Johnson, Miranda Jones, Terry Wilson. Mr. Schlereth isn't here, and two other members are not here, Reggie Hall and Mayor Henderson. But I thank you for bringing me here to show what is possible. It is so amazing. We have shown now, our students that are right behind me, and I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'll speak very quickly. Our students that are behind me are our college prep students. They're now either freshmen or sophomores, and our sophomores start college next year, because we believe that we as a school district should pay for their first 2 years. And so without people like Regions Bank, who's been contributing, and many of you, that would not be possible. So we want to applaud our scholars. And one of our teachers who's here with us, he read about Jennings last year. He graduated from Yale. He had no plans to be in St. Louis working in Jennings, but after he read our story, he couldn't help but to graduate from Yale, and he's one of our phenomenal English teachers. Thank you, Mr. Schifries, for being here. In closing, let me say this to you, and many of you know I'm preparing to travel to Topeka, but I have a wonderful person who I've mentored who has been like a brother to me. Brother, come on up. This is the new superintendent for next year. And together we are leading the end of this year, because a good leader has always done succession planning. And so as the board called on him, he continued my work in Rockwood, and these are my witnesses to say he will continue the excellence in Jennings. Right, Dr. McCoy?
That's right. That's right.
And lastly, because I want to leave you with just this bit of inspiration, whether you're an educator in a schoolhouse, an educator in any other organization, we know that zip codes cannot determine the quality of education or health care. We have washer and dryers in every school, 20 to 30 parents every day in schools volunteering. 1 load of laundry in exchange for 1 hour of volunteerism. We have a health clinic because of WashU. We have 3 mental health therapists in every school because of our partners. Collectively in St. Louis, we can move mountains. Most of you know I live in Kansas. I drive 4 hours a day. I left home at 2 this morning to get here at 6, do crossing guard duty at 7. If I can do it and I live in Kansas, then we know I'm from St. Louis. St. Louisans, our charge is to make sure that all schools, mine, along with Kelvin's, but all the schools beyond Dr. Adams and mine, succeed at high levels. It is possible, and he in the audience and I are both showing it. Thank you for recognizing us.